Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Jacqueline's Inside Out. I'm so excited that you're here with us with Bethel Park TV. I'm on location this month and I am loving it. It has been so great to be able to get back out and bring some new shows to Jacqueline's Inside Out with COVID and everything that's been going on. I've tried to bring as much as I possibly could, but this is what I love. I love being at events. I love lifting each other up, and I love just getting here in front of you to be able to lift your spirits, lift your confidence, and build your self-image. So I'm here at the beautiful Renaissance Hotel downtown Pittsburgh with the Becoming True, Truly You event with Gloria Ward. Such an amazing event. Women are coming together, building each other up, helping each other to find that love and inner being, and that is exactly what Jacqueline's Inside Out is all about. That's what I've been bringing you here for our show for years, and I'm so excited to be here. So stay tuned for an amazing day that we're going to show you what is happening here, and we will be right back with some amazing footage for you. Stay tuned. Okay, everybody, welcome back to Jacqueline's Inside Out. I'm so excited to be here with Gloria Ward, and I'm going to let her tell you all about what she has going on here at the beautiful Renaissance Hotel downtown Pittsburgh. This hotel is gorgeous, and it's such an honor to be here with you. So thank you for having me, Gloria. I'm excited, and I'm going to hand you the mic so you can go ahead and let us know what's happening here.
Well, first, thank you so much for the interview, and thank you so much for allowing me to speak. But this event is for women. It's the Becoming Truly You experience. And basically, we are inspiring women to love themselves. We are allowing a woman to just understand her worth and who she is. My project is the I'm Loving Me project, and the whole purpose is to allow you to live your highest and truest self. And so I wrote a book called Becoming Truly You, so that you and I and every woman who's listening can understand and accept who she truly is unapologetically and not be worried about what other people think. To face those fears that you have that has been holding you back and allow yourself to go ahead and live. Just live a life and understand and know at this point in life, in this point in our lives, it doesn't matter if you are 20 or if you are 50 or 60, there's always a chance for you to live your best life. And what does that look like? Being you.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Being you.
That is amazing.
Being you. And so we put this event together. The book became an experience. And so now we're out here in Pittsburgh at the Renaissance Hotel. We have music. We have wonderful speakers. We have great food. Because what people don't understand is when you come to women empowerment events or events, you always think that you come and you just get your lessons and then you leave. Yeah. But that's not how you live real life, right? No. You party, you hang out, you love on each other, yes, and you get the information that you can take back with you. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we're doing here. We're having a whole experience. We're having a party, we're engaging with each other, we're loving on each other, and we're giving ourselves a sisterhood. And that's what this event is.
That is amazing.
That's what this event
love
is.
It. Oh my gosh, Gloria. What about that? Oh my goodness, that is awesome, amazing. That is just, we need more of you. We need more of Gloria in this world. We need more positivity. We need more uplifting spirits. And she is just like a fresh air, a light around her glowing. I love it. And it goes with Jacqueline's Inside Out. This is what we're all about too. So that's why I had to be here. That's why I was excited to do this for you, my audience, and share this experience because you got to get to know her. She's amazing. amazing with what she's doing. Although this is the first time we are meeting, I have looked on her website, I've followed you, and I have been seeing what you're doing and believing what you're doing. It's so amazing. So a question would be, when you see women that are kind of going through all of this, right, and they really want to step into this new purpose, this new life, this new adventure, what advice would you give them to do that? Like, if you have just one good piece of advice, what would it be?
I have several, but I will say this. You have to be able to look at the woman in the mirror and be honest with herself, with yourself.
Yeah.
And you have to know who you are. Yes, you do. You have to accept the good. You have to accept the bad. You have to be able to understand that because you are sensitive, that it's okay, that is nothing bad. Because you understand and you feel people and you are a giver, that's something that people should not take advantage of. You have to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and really face not only those things that happen to you, those things that you are going through, but really look deep to see who you are.
Yes.
And once you do that, your life starts to open up. I love the quote from Rumi that says, let your heart break until it opens, right? The only reason why we're here and everyone is here is because someone hurt us along the way.
Yes.
We learn to forgive. We learn to have our peace. And we learn to manage our emotions doing that. But it all comes with a choice of, you know what? I'm going to look at myself and I'm going to understand who I am in the process. And that's what I would say. Take a look at that girl in the mirror. She had dreams. She had hopes. She had everything. And along the way, something happened, either life or a traumatic experience. And the way that you get her back is to open up and be honest with yourself. That would be my advice.
That is beautiful. That's beautiful advice. That's advice that we all need. That is so true. Being behind the chair for over 36 years in my industry, in the beauty industry, the one common denominator that I have seen is this, what we're talking about. And what that means is it's in your mind. It's a mind shift. It all comes down to mind shift. It all comes down to just getting clear on who you are and who you want to be, your true authentic self. And that's exactly what Gloria is talking about. We're all here for a purpose. We're all here for a mission. And if we just show more love and more kindness and more acceptance and give more, imagine what we could do as women in this industry, in this world, in this place, men too, because men need it as well, and children. We all have been going through so many hard times over the last 2 years, I would say here. I mean, everybody goes through times throughout their life, but the whole COVID pandemic has changed a lot of us, and it has given us this opportunity, even though it's been a hard time and a challenging time. I think what we can make good out of it, come from it. What can come from it that is good? And we all have to just take a look at ourselves in the mirror, as she says, and really see the person who we are and we want to be. So I am so grateful and thankful that you spent your time with me here and allowed me to come and do this with you. This is my mission. This is so me, and my audience knows that I've been doing this. Gosh, I've been with Bethel Park TV probably 4 years now, 3-4 years. So, but this is my mission in my salon. I'm a salon owner. I've also created the 360 Confident Total Makeover, which is an online course. And this is what it's all about, the whole 360 inner and outer being of a person. So we align so well. So I'm excited to be here and meet all these fabulous women at this event. And I'm going to give you one last word here, whatever you want to say to reach an audience. We're so happy to have you.
I would just say this. After you see this segment, I want you to go in front of the mirror and ask yourself, do I really love myself? And I want you to do it in front of the mirror because I want you to see your facial expression. I want you to see how shy you are. I want you to see how confident you are. I want you to see how you smile, how you don't smile, because it is there where you start to really, really, really get to see what that person and who that person you're looking at is saying back to you. Because we really don't see how we are to the world and the faces that we make, right? Some of us don't even look in the mirror. So I would say, challenge yourself to go ahead and start to tap into who you are. Finally, take some time for yourself to discover. I know we went through the pandemic. We had the opportunity to really tap into some of the things that we were dealing with. But now it is important that you fully understand who you are, because that's when life opens up for you. That's when things starts to take off. That's when your dreams come true. Because I could tell you this, and I'll leave on this. The same brain that is telling you that you can live your dream and have a great life and a great marriage and be a good mom is the same brain that sabotages you and tells you you can't do it, you are a bad mother, you're this. But if you understand that the most important thing is you, then everything else will fall into place, I promise you.
Okay, everybody, we are back with MJ Calloway here at our lovely event. So I'm going to give the mic over to her and let her talk to you a little bit about what she has going on here.
I am one of the keynote speakers for the Becoming You experience, and I work with organizations to help them increase resilience, results, and revenue. And during this conference, this 2-day conference here, what I talked about was fearless comebacks and how we can take whatever negativity happens in our life and how we can transfer it into something positive. Because every time we have adversity, there is something good that can come out of it. And I do that with several techniques.
That's awesome. And how are you able to help the audience here with what you do? What advice would you give them on something that they could move forward in their business and what they have going on?
Well, one of the things is I have a brand and I call it Bounce Up. And there's a difference between bounce back and bounce up. And a lot of times whenever you're going through something that is challenging, you will hear people say to you, well, just bounce back. You'll bounce back. Well, no one wants to bounce back. Think about this. Think about the pandemic. Do you really want to bounce back to March of 2020? I don't think anybody does, especially if you're running a business. And that's what happens with bounce back. So here's a visual for you. Think about the inflatable punching bags, the ones that have sand or water in the bottom, and you inflate them. Every time you punch it, it bounces right back to where it was. It never moves, it never grows. It stays in status quo. As a business owner, no one wants to stay in status quo. Now let's take another visual. Is that okay?
Sure.
So this one, think about a basketball player who was in the paint and bounces up higher than everyone else on that floor. And he or she, because it could be a she, grabs that ball. Now that player has control of the ball, has control of the court, the next play, and possibly the game. And that's bounce up. It's about taking control of what you can control.
That's great. That's awesome. I love that, because what you're saying is take control, train like an athlete, work hard, and really get in there and just do it and drive yourself to reach the goals and to just become better than you can be. Step outside of your comfort zone and just really work hard at what you're doing and move forward. I think that's what that's what I'm getting from this. Like, move forward and believe in yourself and take that hard drive and really just hone in on who you are and how you can level up all your expertise and everything that you have going on. So do you want to end with something for them?
I have one more thing to end with, and I call it your play up player. So let's keep the sports theme here going. So a play up player, and I'll go back to whenever my son played high school and college basketball. He was a D3 player. Now what he would do is he would always go to a basketball court that had D1 players. The Pitt players were here in Pittsburgh. And he knew whenever he played against D1 players, it would make him better on the court. It would make him a stronger player. So in business or in life, in personal life or in professional life, who can be your play-up player? Who can be that player that helps you become better, whether you're in business or whether it's a personal goal? Someone that can help you become better because they are a few steps ahead of you.
That is amazing advice. I love it. It is all about who we are putting ourselves in the room with. Whatever room you're in, you want to be able to learn from that person. You want to be able to up-level your skills, your ability to do things, your self-confidence, your self-image, whatever it is, just to up-level your, being able to play like an athlete, train like an athlete, and really put you in the room with people that you want to be with, people that uplift you, that bring you to the next level. That's what it's all about. So thank you so much for doing this with us. Okay, everybody, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm here with Ellie Curry, and I want to talk to her a little bit because I'm a big believer in self-confidence and self-image. That's what we're all about with Jacqueline's Inside Out, and that is exactly what Ellie does. So I'm so excited to get to know her a little bit more and get to see what she is doing here for the Becoming Truly You event. She's one of the speakers, and we're just excited. So I'm going to pass the mic over. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Ellie, and what you do.
Sure. Thank you for having me. My name is Ellie. I'm a confidence coach, and I really help women embrace who they are authentically, getting away from who the world's telling them to be or who their family is telling them to be, and really start embracing who they want to be at their core, and then those skills to help them embrace that and build that confidence that they've been craving.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. So let me ask you, when you're working with your clients, the people you work with, what is one thing that you really want to give them a piece of advice for moving forward, especially after COVID and the times that we're in?
It is okay to not be okay. And I think a lot of coaches don't talk about this, but being a human and being a woman is being willing to embrace the messiness of life. You're going to have feelings. You're going to have setbacks and mistakes. And instead of forcing yourself to try to be better or do different, embrace where you're at right now. Treat yourself with kindness and love, and just allow yourself to have those human experiences.
That is amazing. That is great advice. That is just everything that we all need. Giving yourself that grace, giving yourself that moment to just really hone in on who you are and not, just see your faults all the time, to really believe how you can help others and what you're capable of, because we're all capable of something in this world and we're all here for a purpose. So I think what she's trying to say, what I got out of it, and I'd love to hear what you got out of it, is that just be yourself, be you. Don't follow, compare, and worry about anything else around you. The mistakes that you've made, maybe things that have happened in your life, move forward from them. And that is amazing advice. I love it. Thank you so much for doing this with us. I love the way this aligns with what I do and with what Ellie does. I'm self-image confidence coach. She's a confidence coach. So you don't have to be afraid of aligning with somebody in your space. I think it really helps to uplift and bring you both closer to your goals. And that is to help people and to make a difference in the world. So I'm excited. So thank you so much for doing this with us. And we will be right back. Stay tuned for much more. Okay, everybody, we are back for one more round with Tanya McKenzie. I wanted to reach out and let you guys get familiar with her a little bit and everything that she's about. She's amazing. I just listened to a speech that she just gave, and it was fabulous. So let's talk a little bit with Tanya and see what she has to say about this amazing adventure here this weekend.
I think it's absolutely amazing and empowering to have so many dope women doing such cool things, making a difference in other people's lives. I think sharing your story is very healing, it's very invigorating, and it allows for other women that are going through things, that have gone through things, to feel connected and resonate with other women in the room. And it makes the point clear that we are better together.
Yes, we are. If you had one piece of advice for women, and you just shared a lot of that with your story, but something real quick that my audience can hear for women that are going through hardships and things that, you know, like the abuse and things like that that you went through, can you just share one bit of advice that you think would help move them forward?
It's important to recognize that hard times don't last. There will be light at the end of the tunnel, so keep going. If you do have people to lean on, let them know if you are struggling or you need some help. There's resources plentiful out there and many people that are looking to help those that need it. So it's just important to know that you can reach out and that this too will end.
That's lovely. That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Tanya, for that. That I think our audience is going to love hearing that. So if you need help and you need something, reach out like she just suggested. She comes from experience, unfortunately, in that way. So reach out and, you know, get yourself some help. We are glad that you're here. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, everybody, we are back with Jacqueline's Inside Out, and I'm here with Nicole Overmatt, and I want to just talk to her a little bit about what she's doing here today and what she's all about. Just tell us all about what you're doing today, Nicole.
Thank you so much. My name's Nicole, and I am with Plexus Worldwide, and it is a wellness company. We have all-natural supplements with a big focus on gut health, blood sugar, inflammation. We have a kids wellness line as well as a natural skincare line. And I'm very passionate about helping mothers gain back the energy that they have after having a child, and very passionate about mental health, because whenever I first found Plexus, I was dealing with a lot of postpartum depression and anxiety. So having the gut health products and the energy products have really changed my life and made a huge impact on me and my family. So that's why I share what I do, and I've been doing this for about almost 5 years now. And so I have samples today. I have our pink drink, our hydration drink, and our energy drink that we're sampling today for the event, and lots of information about gut health. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. That's wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much. We're so excited that we got to meet Nicole today, so stay tuned for more. Okay, everybody, we are back with Jacqueline's Inside Out, and I'm here with Meredith Irwin, and I want to let her tell you a little bit about what she does and how her wellness program helps you to grow and love yourself in the way that she will explain. So thank you. Here you go. Tell us all about yourself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Meredith Irwin. I own Spoils Wellness. I'm a certified aromatherapist, and I've been working in aromatherapy and natural health care for the past decade. I would love to help people get involved in their healthcare, empowered and taking control and feeling like everything that they're doing is living their best life every day. I work with you individually, I work with families, I work with everyone. And what we're trying to do is help you feel like you have all of the choices at your fingertip that is best for your family to help you feel well and empowered.
Hi, everybody. So, lying in my bed a year and a half ago, filled with fear and overwhelm due to this pandemic that we're all in, I knew I had a choice to make. My business of 25 years, I've been in the beauty industry since I was 16, and having a salon for 25, 26 years now. I knew I had a choice to make. I could either stay stuck or I could choose to get up and I could get moving. That is something that my mom always tells me, get up, get dressed, and get moving. So I decided that I was going to do that. I was going to get up, get dressed, and keep moving and not let this pandemic, as it has to a lot of us business owners and a lot of people, just in, people in general everywhere around this world, we're having a hard time with it. And I didn't want to let my clients down, and I didn't want to let the people that I help down. So in the midst of all that, what I did was I got a coach, I helped myself, I invested in myself, and I did everything imaginable to save my business. By the grace of God, today it's still open. I'm downtown here in the Grant Building, in the lobby of the Grant Building, and I love it. This has been something that has been true and dear to my heart since I was a little girl, playing with my Barbie dolls and my baby dolls and styling their hair and helping my mom and my sisters look good. I knew that it lit me up, and I knew that it was something I was passionate about. So what that means to me is self-image is so important. It's so important. It doesn't mean how you just look on the outside. It really means how you look on the inside. And it changes lives, because being behind the chair is a powerful place. I've helped so many women and men. I have a lot of men that I help as well. I've helped them through all these years to build their self-confidence and their self-love with going through chemo, divorce, maybe losing a child. Just anything that has happened in their life, a wedding, that's a happy one, that we can, help them look good for that. So it's important to me to be able to do that, because the one common denominator that I've seen through all these years is that we all want to look and feel our absolute best, no matter who we are. Men, women, children, we all want to feel that. And the whole COVID thing, putting the mask on and, just making us step back and really not expressing who we are, we've all become like stuck inside of ourselves instead of releasing who we really are. So with all of that, I created an online course called the 360 Confident Total Makeover. And what I do with that is I help you with beauty, fashion, wellness, and inspiration. And what we do is we dive into everything I can help you online. Everybody always said to me, well, I wish I could take you home and you could fix my hair in the morning. And I'm like, well, now maybe we can, but it will be online. So I can help you with the styles, the colors that are perfect for you, what looks good on you, what fashions look good on you, what hairstyle is good for you. Also your inner being with your mindset and your confidence on how you feel and look about yourselves. So it's so important, because if we don't have our self-image right and we don't feel good about ourselves, we can't help people around us, our family and our children, our parents, whoever it is that we're trying to help in life. We have to take care of ourselves first, and it all starts with that. And I thank you for just listening to me for a few minutes. My name is Jackie Capitola. Again, my salon is Jacqueline's House of Beauty, located in the Grant Building lobby, downtown Pittsburgh. You can find more about me at jacquelinesHouseofBeauty.com, and that's where everything is on there about our 360 package and any other way that we can help you in the salon as well. So thanks so much for this opportunity, Carissa. I appreciate it. It was nice meeting you all. Wow, what an amazing day of inspiration, of just motivation. These women are really rocking it here. They're bringing it to you. They're bringing such a great vibe and just a lot of encouragement. I love talking to all of them and interviewing them, because you know me at Jacqueline's Inside Out. You know what my show is about, and it's all about this. I'm in like this best place today. I'm so excited because this lights me up, just to bring confidence, to bring that extra empowerment to women, but in a good way, like in a confident way, to lift each other up, cheer each other on, and be there for each other. It's all about that. It's all about how we feel, how you present yourself, your self-image, and what you want to present to the world. And today, this inspired me so much to keep going with what I'm doing, bringing this light to the world and helping to inspire you to become beautiful inside and out. So thank you so much. You can follow us on YouTube at Bethel Park TV. Find Jacqueline's Inside Out on Bethel Park TV. You can find all of our shows. I'm excited to be back doing this again, bringing shows back again after all of the pandemic, and really, really just focusing in on what is important. So thank you so much for tuning in. Follow us on Bethel Park TV, and we'll see you next time. Have a great rest of your day.